Welcome to a new deep dive. Today we're taking a fascinating look into quite a specialized medical text. It's William Boericke's Homeopathic Materia Medica,
Mm-hmm.
and we're unpacking a very particular substance, Chininum arsenicosum. You might know it as arsenite quinine.
Right.
Our mission, well, it's the usual. We want to pull out the most important bits of knowledge from this source, help you get well informed on something you probably don't bump into every day.
And what's really fascinating here, I think, is just how detailed these old descriptions can be. These materia medicas, for anyone new to them, are basically huge collections describing substances and the sort of symptom pictures they map.
Symptom pictures, remember?
Exactly. All the mental, physical, emotional signs. So we're going to explore not just, what this stuff is, but the whole array of symptoms and conditions it was historically linked with. Some surprising connections in there.
Okay, let's unpack it then. The source calls it arsenite of quinine, and the very first thing that jumps out is its general use, a tonic.
A tonic, yeah.
For general weariness and prostration. And it notes a marked beneficial and prompt effect. So straight off, we're talking about fighting really deep fatigue.
Exactly. Profound fatigue, systemic depletion. It's not just feeling a bit tired.
No.
And if you connect that to the bigger picture, it suggests a remedy for when the whole system is just drained. And it gets more specific, doesn't it? Beyond general tiredness.
It does. The text mentions its use in diphtheria with great prostration, especially long, drawn-out cases.
Right. Diphtheria was incredibly serious, that third infection. So extreme weakness there.
And also malarial affections, so malaria and neuralgia, which is that intense nerve pain.
So it raises the question, what other, maybe more unusual signs of this deep weakness does the text highlight?
Here's where it gets really interesting, I think. It describes asthmatic attacks which recur periodically with great prostration. So not just asthma, but asthma attacks that knock you flat out and come back regularly.
Periodically, yeah. That's often a key feature.
And then this detail, icy skin. Imagine feeling completely wiped out, but your skin is freezing cold.
Wow.
There's also pressure in the solar plexus with tender spine back of it.
Yeah.
Very specific location for discomfort.
Yeah, those unique physical things, the icy skin, that specific pressure point, there are absolutely crucial details in these old materia medica. They help build that distinctive pattern, like a fingerprint for the remedy.
A fingerprint, I like that.
So, okay, let's maybe dig into how this picture looks across different body systems. Where else does it show up?
All right, starting with the head. We see that tired feeling again naturally, but also the head feels too full, there's throbbing,
Mm-hmm.
and then the mental side, great anxiety, great irritability. So not just physical.
Definitely not. That combination is important. Anxiety, irritability alongside the physical stuff.
Vertigo is mentioned too, and specifically worse looking up.
Oh, interesting. A specific trigger.
Yeah, and a dull, heavy headache, frontal and occipital, plus darting pains running up in the head.
So you get this whole picture for the head, the anxiety, the touchiness, the fullness, the specific pains, the dizziness triggered by looking up. It paints a picture of someone really struggling, mentally and physically.
It really does.
Okay, so what about the eyes? The description there sounded quite vivid in the original text.
Oh, extremely vivid, it says. Intense photophobia and orbicular spasm, gushing hot tears.
Whoa. So intense light sensitivity, photophobia, and orbicular spasm, that's like involuntary twitching around the eye, often painful.
Right. And the tears aren't just tears, they're gushing and hot. There's also flickering with pain and lacrimation. So flickering vision and watering.
That's incredibly specific, isn't it? Suggests a lot of irritation, maybe nerve related.
Yeah, it feels quite dramatic. So, okay, that's head and eyes. How does it affect things like the mouth and stomach? Core functions.
Well, for the mouth, it lists a tongue thickly furred, yellow slimy coating, also a bitter taste, and just no appetite. Pretty classic unwell signs there.
Uh-huh.
But the stomach is interesting. It mentions an alternation of hyperacidity and decrease of acid, specifically hyperchlorhydria, which is too much stomach acid.
So swinging between too much acid and too little.
Seems like it, yeah. Which leads to a key question. Does it mention anything specific about diet? Any particular reactions?
Oh, this is fascinating.
Yeah.
And yes, incredibly precise. First, thirst for water, yet it disturbs.